Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing great. This video is the continuation of the last 3-4 video, I think, about the conversational AI with Rasa. So in the last few video, I just was making a different configuration, preparation of data, action.py file, how to create a custom action, and in domain.yaml, how you can integrate your data file and with your action.py. That's part we have done in my previous video, and today's video I'm gonna show you how you can create your config.yaml. Right, this video is the continuation with the same. If you're directly jumping into this file, then this video, then it will be hard to understand. So I'll like to request you all, please watch my previous video, then it will be make you understand. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so yeah, I think we are done. Okay, cool. So fine, we are done. Now we are going to understand the config.yaml, right? So in the config.yaml is basically what it is. Let me make you understand about the config.yaml. This config.yaml basically is what Python means, what model you are trying to call, language model, what entities classifier you want to call, what are the epoch, how many epoch you want to train, and blah blah thing, lot of things, and language, which language you want to train, this kind of thing. Okay, so if it is a token like count vectorizer, no one is using like right now, but anyways, if you are using min gram, max n gram, those are the configuration you can define it here. Policies, I will talk about the policy in later section, but as of now just try to understand this configuration is this. Okay, so let me remove everything and we'll create a fresh configuration so that you guys can understand this part. Okay, so what I can do, I will talk first language. So language is the key. Language is basically which language you want to train. First is English language. For English, I'm gonna write en, and next is pipeline. Pipeline is very important. So pipeline, in pipeline we are going to define all the separate pipelines, like what are the models you want to call. So I want to call model as, so I'm going to define name, wait a minute, name colon, I'm going to define white space tokenizer. White space tokenizer. Okay, so from where this is coming, I already provided in my presentations, in my previous video. Let me share my screen so that I can make you understand where I have been defined this part in a very detailed way. So this I have been discussed in my previous video. So you can see what are the entities extractor component it is, and what are the intent extractor component it is, and yeah, so you can see these are the different configuration I have already discussed in my previous video. So whoever are new, please watch my previous video so that it can be easy to make you understand. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so name is these things. Now another is what are the language model we are going to use. So I'm going to use the language model as a language model featureizer, and language model featureizer I'm going to use, and here I'm going to write, so again language model featureizer. And next is what model name you are going to call inside of language model. I'm going to use the BERT. Obviously BERT is the google based model, so I would like to use the same thing, model name as a BERT. Next is model weight, which model weight you want to call. Rasa, I want to call this, again it's a predefined things is there. So from where you will get from my presentation, it's already available there. Model weight, you can give your different model name, model weight. Okay, so next is I'm gonna create, okay, what kind of classifier you want to use for I what I say, like entities and identification. So I'm going to write model name as a diet classifier, and then how many epoch you want to train and what will be your learning rate. So those are the configuration we are going to write here. Yeah, so epoch will be 100 epoch I'm going to train, and learning rate I'm going to make is 0.001. That's fine, totally fair. Now I'm going to define the policies. Okay, I'm good just doing one copy paste of policies. I will talk in depth about the policy in next video, but as of now, just I'm doing the copy paste because it deserves some separate video about the policies. Okay, so yeah, we are done with the configuration and we are done with the domain.yaml, and now we are going to talk about the endpoint. Okay, so endpoint, you just need to uncomment this action endpoint because see, with this endpoint, because your action class will run in this port. I will tell you, I will show you how. Okay, before that, uncommenting, I would like to train my model. Very quickly, let me train my model. My virtual environment is activated. Now I'm gonna train Rasa train. So let me show you whether this training is getting done or not. Okay, so we got an error, line number 16, Rasa date time training. Line number 16, where is this? NLU.yaml. Okay. My bad. It is something which I made a mistake. Um, okay, it should be not example. I think we are okay with it. I don't know. Examples. Okay, my bad. So you can see line number 2016, right? So here it should be examples, not example. So that could be the reason. Let me try once again. Maybe this time should work. So still it's a problem in line number 16. It's saying line number 16 examples. I don't, okay, there is a problem, I feel. Yes, here is the problem. I got it. What is the problem? Don't worry, I'll fix it. So this is the problem with the indentation. You can see this examples is the same indentation with the intent. So this is the problem. So that's what I always used to say, indentation is matter here. Okay, Command Z, shift tab. If you can press shift tab, it will go indentate at the same way. So here also is the problem. So this is fine. Similarly for this also I can do. Yeah, I think now it should work. Let me show you. So again, it shows error. Graph schema language will require the following package. Okay, transformer need to be installed here. No worries. I can quickly install pip install transformers. transformers. Okay, pip install transformers. So that's what throws error. So now it got installed in this virtual environment. Now I can do the training. So now its training has been started. So I think we are good for the training. Now, once the training has been done, I think now the job is very easy, like how I showed in the previous video, how you can start a training. But the biggest challenge here, how you can integrate with your action class, sorry, custom action with your Rasa core, right? Because ultimately, I have shown in my presentation, action server is getting connected with the Rasa core, right? So that part we have to see. Okay, so let it to be done this training. So before getting, means while it is getting trained, let me show you that part as well. Okay, so if you can go to the endpoint.yaml, there is an action endpoint, right? So here we, okay, training has been done and you can see the model has been trained here. It got saved. Now what I can do, I will do one thing. I will run my action rasa run actions, ACTIONS action. So now my RAS, okay, too many parameter. Uh, where is the problem? Where is the problem? Action. Okay. Rasa run. Okay, I made it something wrong. Or else I made it something wrong here. Yeah, I think it's correct only. Rasa run action. But where I am doing the mistake? Just a minute. Let me find it out where I did mistake. It can be possible I did a mistake. So Let me see. OS error. Okay, 5055 already in use. Okay, maybe somewhere it is getting used. So that's what. 1 minute. Let me do something. There were somewhere where my action server is running, but I can run at a different port as well. Just hold on. Where it is running, I don't know. Okay. So I can run Rasa action class in different port as well. 1 minute. It seems like 5055 port is already occupied. I can do like this Rasa run action port. I am going to define like 5056. Let me see whether this port is available for communicating. Yes, this port is available. Now in the next terminal, just click on the next terminal. What I can do quickly, I will show you Rasa cell. So if I'm going to run this command rasa cell, so so it okay, 1 minute, my bad. So my Rasa action server is running at 5056, right? So how my Rasa code will get understand these things? So my Rasa code will get understand by the endpoint.yaml, uncomment these things, and you have to make it instead of 5055, you have to make it 5056. So these changes you have to do, otherwise it will not work. So Rasa cell, I'm just making the Rasa cell. Now my Rasa cell will get started, and it will take some time. It is now you can see Rasa code got communicated with the port. Sorry, Rasa code is running on 5055, and I think yeah, actions Rasa code got communicated with this port 5056 webhook. That's all. And now let it to be load the model. It will take some time. It is loading my trained model and will do all those things. So you can see you are already using the TF bird. You can see you are already using the TF bird prediction without further training. Okay, because training part has been already done. So I'm passing here hi. So you can see, hello, I am Rajesh. I can check the time, date, day, weekday, whatever things we have mentioned in my domain.yaml, because the intent has been identified as a utter grid. That's what this called a message. Similarly, if I'll say goodbye, if I'll say bye, so what is saying goodbye? It's saying goodbye. That's fine. Similarly, if I'll say go to the nlu.yaml, and if I'll say something like what's the time now? What's the time now? It's saying it's 11:56 a.m. and in my system also it is 11:56. Okay. Similarly, if I'll check what's the date today, if I'll pass what's date today, what's the date today? If I'm passing this, and you can see it's December 26, 2022. Okay, awesome, awesome. That's fine. We understood like how we can, and similarly, you can try whatever things you want to do. You know, like basic fundamentals, how you can create your end-to-end entities mapping, and you can how you can train and how you can configure with your framework. I think the agenda of this 4 to 5 video was this only, but I would like to show you a few more things. So what I can show you, instead of Rasa Sale, what you can run Rasa Interactive. Okay, if you can pass Rasa Interactive, I'll tell you what okay, interactive. Okay, spelling mistake, I think. Rasa Interactive. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So if you'll pass instead of Rasa Run, if you're passing Rasa Interactive, so see what the benefit of using the Rasa Interactive. It's more about debugging your framework. Like it's a lot of things, right? Intent, entities, a lot of things are there. So if you want to debug your framework and run the Rasa Interactive, and it will give you something more awesome. I'll show you. Wait a minute. So let me load, let it to be load the model. It will take some time to load the model. But before that, you have to run your action. Otherwise, it won't be communicated. So in one terminal, you can run your action server. In the second terminal, you can run your cell, Rasa cell. Okay, so you can see here. So if I'm passing hi, just observe this. This is a very awesome, command in Rasa. You can see your NLU model classify hi with intent as a grid, and there is no entities in this is this correct? If you are passing yes, then it is correct. Otherwise, if you are passing no, then you can train your model and the run. So I'm passing yes if it is yes. So you can see action listen bot. And do you want to run the utter greet? So I'm passing yes. So you can see, okay, booking IO error. Anyways, it's saying action listen correct. The bot want to run action listen. So let me see what is the, okay, anyways, it not run the my action class utter greet. But anyways, you can able to debug. Okay, and you can see the, oh yeah, we got the message as well. Hello, I am Rajesh, I can check the date and blah blah blah. And if I'm passing again, what's time now? What is the time now? What is time now? Okay, so if I'm passing this message, and if I'm seeing that, see, your NLU model classified what the time now with the intent as query time. Okay, it got identified query as a intent time, and there is no entities, there is no entity because date is not there. So is it correct? I'm passing yes. Okay, and if so it is trying to run my action query time. This action is getting done. So if you can go, as soon as we identify this intent, this action got ran. So action query time. Okay, so this got ran. So if you want to run, yes. And if I'm running these things, it is throwing error complete without this, and an exception while recording the message. Okay, some exception coming. I have to see what is this exception, but anyways, we are okay with it. But anyways, so similarly, if I want to show you one more thing, Rasa Interactive, I would like to show you one more thing. So let's suppose in this utterances, there was no entities. Let's suppose some entities is also falling here. So you can map it as well. So you can see Rasa model is trained on the save these things. This model has been loaded. And now if I will go there, I'll try with this. What's the date today? So let me run it. Okay, fine. So it is passing. So I'm passing here. What's the date today? Okay, so you see it's saying like your intent is query date and correct for what's the date today, and entities is located. See, today has been mapped as a entities. Okay, so is it correct? Yes, it is correct. And it's asking for, we are going to run action query date. So there is some problem, I feel like. Okay, this time it got ran successfully, I think. So current slot, and you can see it's December 26, 2022. That's awesome. You can debug the code in your terminal itself. Action listen correctly. So you can see it's asking for what want to run action listen. Action listen is basically whether your action has been listened correctly or not. So you can mention yes. Okay. Now next time I'm passing, what's the date yesterday? What's was the date yesterday? I think it should work, but what was the date yesterday? Because I have not trained my model with this utterances, but yeah, anyways, let's see. So is the intent query date correct for the what date? What was the date yesterday? Yesterday got identified as the entity, and all entities are query date. Okay, that's fine. Intent and entities both are correct. Then I'm marking as yes. And you can see action class has been, okay, it's December 26. I'm passing yesterday, but it's giving 26. There is a bug in action. So you can see action query date. So this function, this class has been ran action query date, but there is some problem which not identify. It should give December 25, but it giving 26. That is the bug. We have to check. It is correct, then I can pass yes. Fine. So we can see like how you can train your model, how you can deploy, means train your model, how you can do the testing. Rasa Interactive, how it is going to help you to debug your framework. A lot of things we have seen, I feel. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you really like this video, please do subscribe the channel so that never miss the update. And we put a lot of effort on these things to make this video enable for you guys. And if you guys having any kind of suggestions, feedback, then feel free put in the comments, and or our social platform. So I'll be happy to address those part. And all the codes, everything is available on my GitHub profile. I will give the GitHub link as well there. You guys can watch that. So meanwhile, thank you for watching it.